That's loud. Oh, no, in my headset it's loud. Oh yeah, it's loud there too. Bolt of Glass, September 16th, 2014. The Dark Below, December 9th, 2014. I mean, who wouldn't? Like, if you're not into Destiny, and you don't think it's a game for you, you're probably never gonna play it. And you're gonna hear people talking about it, and you're just gonna get sick of it.
I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money. The pressure be calling. Left on my blessings. I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something. That's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection. I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems.
Yo. And what is going on, everybody? Welcome to a special live stream, a live reaction. Of course, Bungie would come out on the day that they're doing a new season, and they're like, you know what? We're going to let you know about the expansion pass in September. I am joined by, quite possibly, a Guardian legend in the making. He is the head of the clan I am in, and one thing I will say about this clan, and I will let him kind of go into detail for people who might want to know about this clan. This clan has brought numerous people through raids they have never done before, headed by this guy right here, Mr. Mad Skills. What is up, brother?
What's up? Thank you for that introduction for the clan. Like he said, made the clan to focus on teaching people raids to the point where they'll feel comfortable enough if they want to teach other people those raids.
And I gotta say, you guys, especially headed by you, you guys do an incredibly good job of getting people through raids. If they have the time and they have the will, they will get through it with you at the helm, brother.
Thank you.
Why don't you let people know the name of the clan?
I mean...
No, you gotta stick with the original name. Come on, dude.
It's the raid team.
Huh? For people who didn't hear, it's the defective raid team. And
he's talking.
Yeah, but it's starting soon.
Oh, I didn't realize that he cut out.
You see the beginning soon on the bottom right there? Yeah. But, alright, Mad Skills. For people who want to know, it's called the Defective Raid Team. Definitely join it. Mad Skills, what are you excited for today? Like, it's a pretty big day in terms of Destiny 2, because not only do we get, our first look into the expansion, but it's a brand new season today as well, right on reset. So what are you looking forward to? What do you think you're going to see today, bro? Okay.
There's a difference between what I want to see and what I think we're gonna see.
Oh.
I saw a post on the Destiny subreddit, and I know that's not great, because the Destiny subreddit is probably the worst place you can go to looking for level-headed talk about the game. But I saw something, someone made like 9 bingo cards worth of stuff that you might see in the live stream. And it was all like...
microtransactions.
Like all problem Bungie has. That was one of them. it it's it that I will keep in the back of my mind, but I'm excited for hopefully a lot of information about like the fall expansion, because they just said the next chapter, so it's extremely likely that they're going to talk a lot about the fall expansion. I want them to say some stuff about what's happening in the new season, and I want them to talk more about what they're going to do to make sunsetting like weapons and stuff
Okay.
actually something that the player base will be okay with.
All right. First off, we have a couple questions in the chat. First, shout out to the chat. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us today. For Destiny fans, this is a pretty big day. We get to hear about the expansion that, as A. Lopez, the expansion comes out in September, but the new season right before the expansion comes out today.
Is today.
Yeah, as soon as this is done, you can almost guarantee I will be in Destiny 2 today checking out the new expansion. The new season. But the expansion comes out in September. The expansion is usually that $40, and depending on if you get the season pass, possibly up to $60 add-on. All right? And our brother Cali Rex wants to know, why is there a potato on the screen?
Yeah, it's yeah, you see, I did this a while ago, and I never changed it.
Mad Skills is a potato.
Yeah.
I was just saying, do you agree with that, sir? And your potato is busting through the stream, by the way. I just want to let you know that. That is one mighty potato right there.
Oh, they're talking about working from home right now. I didn't even realize that.
It says beginning soon. I'm not. This is how big Mad Skills into Destiny. Even though it says beginning soon and it has a counter, he wants to hear what they're saying.
They're still talking. They're still talking. No.
Yo, oh snap! It's Mel is in the chat. You want to say hi to Oh Snap?
Hi.
Hi. He is so enthusiastic, guys. How is the screen blurry? Screen's not blurry. Your screen's blurry. Yo, I think she came just to talk shit. Hold on.
Probably. A smidgen, but I think hit my screen.
Yeah, stop licking your phone screen. That's what makes it blurry. All right, let's see. Cali Rex says, my cousin is a huge Destiny fan. He is huge in PvP. He's gone against some popular streamers for Destiny 2. Nice. Yo, Cali, you should shoot, if he's on Xbox, definitely shoot him our gamer tags. So this way he can hang out with us sometime. Meat and mayo. Oh. Guys, meat and mayonnaise. All right, that is the shopping list today for O Snaps. O Snaps said she is picking up.
Said, is that a potato?
What happened? Is that a potato? Dude, your potato's stealing the show right now. I don't know what to do, man.
Oh, speaking of your cousin being a PvP guy, if he ever wants to play Trials, always looking for more people to play Trials with.
See, I didn't bring up Trials because you got pretty upset yesterday. I didn't want to bring that up, but you did it yourself.
Oh,
so.
I went flawless. I did go flawless. Oh, Season of Arrival. Oh, that's a pyramid thing logo.
It said Season of the Arrival?
Yeah, it said Season of Arrival right before it went to this.
All right, guys, we got just about 30 seconds here. I will say I am truly excited that finally, the arch enemies of the Guardians, all right, we are supposedly in September, we are about to get into the war of all wars, light versus dark, all that good stuff, and I am excited to see exactly what they have to push this story forward. It's going to be interesting. I am going to put on the sound for the live stream so you can hear it as well. I'm gonna try not to talk a lot, which is gonna be really hard. So
Yeah. Also, Soundness, stop talking.
no mention of Warframe. Mad
Oh,
needs the
Soundness.
carry. That's why. Oh, look at that. What's 8 minutes 34 seconds?
43.
Oh, okay. Guys, this is in memory of George Floyd. I will be remaining silent for the rest of this time. And here we go, people. All right, the live stream is back on. Shout out to Bungie for that moment of remembrance right there.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Like I said, I'm going to try to be quiet and listen to what they're saying. So we will chime in when we get excited. So I already know that.
You're going through your mic. Also, your fan is going into your mic.
Okay. Yeah, 2020. Can anybody hit a hard reset button on 2020 real quick? I hear it fixes any glitches, freezes, anything bad that's going on. What is up, Chipmunk? Good to see you, brother. No sound from... Oh.
About what we're up to and what we're going to be.
No sound from what?
Let's get this show started.
They were talking about how it was the first time they've actually seen each other in months. Basically, guys. Here we go.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because they're saying... Oh, here's... Griffin. You forget that this cutscene thing was actually officially released first, then this Aerosmith came in after. Come on, show the third.
Oh, yeah, you said there's a third person, right? Oh, that was the third person right there. The stranger.
It is! That's... I was right! I was right!
You... Oh, what was that gun on her back?
Gun on Stranger's back?
Yeah.
I'm a little behind right now.
Okay. All right.
Buffering for a second. But I think it was it No Time to Explain?
I think so too.
Why is my stream buffering?
Damn it. There she is!
There's... Look left.
Look at that ghost!
This is what I brought you here to see.
Oh!
What is that thing?
That was a pyramid ship.
There's a pyramid. Beyond Light. September 22nd! Pre-order now!
So, Luke, is it finally time to explain?
Destiny
You
2
know,
Beyond
listen,
Light.
some jerk
Oh.
said that we were done with the Stranger
My
story.
goodness.
As you get back into Destiny and you keep like looking around and finding stones to uncover, a character who says that she's not forged in light,
time
and when
to-
the two of you meet, ground
Are
can
you
break,
trying to say
becomes
you
a
have
pretty interesting
no
tool
time to
leverage
explain why you
in
don't have
Destiny
time to
Beyond Light
explain?
and going forward. You know, it is the beginning
God.
of a brand
Yo,
new
oh
era
snaps, that
in
ghost
Destiny
was
2.
sick. And
This
you know that's
fall,
going to be
you're gonna
somewhere in the
discover
game.
Europa, a brand new destination, and one of the first destinations we envisioned long ago when Destiny began. This is the birthplace of the Exo and the site of a newly
Birthplace
active
of the
pyramid
Exo,
shape.
baby.
As a player,
Sorry.
you're going to face Aramis, a fallen
Oh,
warrior
that's
wielding a
Enceladus.
brand new power born
Wait.
from a very ancient
What?
darkness.
That's what he
Like
just said. Yeah, you're right.
Aramis is a
Yeah.
leader, but unlike
Maybe
you,
Cade got it wrong.
she seeks revenge against the Traveler for scattering her people's once great houses to the cosmic winds.
It's up to you.
Oh
to
snap!
confront
You
Aramis and the
cannot
growing
mess with
empire
the
on
mighty
frozen
potato.
battlegrounds.
It's breaking through
And
the
it's up to you to
stream.
go beyond and
Okay,
discover long dormant
that's how
secrets.
powerful that potato is.
Places lost to time, like
The Deep Stone Crypt.
yes, there you go.
That one I
Lore
heard of.
corner.
That one I
yeah.
heard of, yeah.
Doing it. There's a lot more to Europa than you might imagine, and here's your first look at gameplay from Destiny 2 Beyond Light.
Sit.
Where I come from, the darkness won. I have witnessed
Gameplay!
it firsthand. I
Pre-alpha.
refuse to let it happen again.
Oh.
Oh, what's that?
It's time the truth presented itself to you. Darkness resides within, beckoning you. This is a truth we cannot hide from. And so we must embrace it.
This place looks sick. Hey, so what is that?
The line between light and dark is so very thin. Let's cross it together.
Whoa, crossing the line?
What?
The darkness. They're doing it. You can use light
Wait, what?
or
Wheel
dark.
The darkness?
Yes. Oh no.
Guardians, the destruction they crave.
Is that Savathun?
Wait.
Was that Savathun?
I just saw that.
Man, it's
What
time to wield
the?
darkness. We've been waiting. Destiny 2
Holy
Beyond
crap.
Light ships to all currently supported platforms on September 22nd this year. And it kicks off a new era in Destiny where players will discover the true nature of the light and the dark. Not just walking the thin line between, but wielding the darkness itself as a weapon with stasis.
What?
And we did just get like a very brief
We got
look at
Destiny
that
3,
today,
people.
and, you know, obviously we're gonna end up showing more throughout the course of the summer. And the other thing is stasis, this new power, isn't just gonna be Guardian supers and abilities. It's a brand new damage type. So that means it's gonna ultimately sit alongside Solar, Arc, and Void as the first new element we've introduced to the game since the original Destiny release way back in 2014.
This is a big deal. Like, it's a big deal to add this to the universe. Like, it changes
Adding
everything.
stasis
Oh.
to Solar, Arc,
Today,
and Void.
yeah, you got a glimpse of this new power, and it's definitely the pursuit and acquisition and the player's ability to wield it. It's something that's gonna be woven in through the narrative of the game. Like the game is kind of a collision course between you and Aramis. And
Yo,
we're gonna
Chipmunk,
show
are you
a
a
bunch
Destiny
more
2
about
player?
stasis
Man, I
later
gotta
in the
know,
year.
because if you are,
Because though
your
we're
jaw
excited
is
about
on the
what we're delivering
floor
this
right
fall,
now.
We did say that Destiny 2 Beyond Light was the beginning of a new era.
What does that mean? Well, it means that we're thinking about Destiny beyond just any given year and thinking about it over time. And so we want to take a look
Wait,
into
what?
kind of the long future of Destiny. But when you want to look ahead, like we're about to do, it all starts back at the beginning.
What? Yo, tell me they're bringing in Destiny 1 as free to play.
Either that, or they might be bringing back some Destiny
called it
raids. That would be
the
sick.
Traveler, and its arrival changed us forever.
This is the first trailer for Destiny.
That would be the one thing that got me to play
Eyes
D1
up, Guardian.
finally, is if they made D1
You
like
must
free to
push
play.
back the darkness. Guardians
yes,
are fighting on Earth and beyond. Join them.
6 of us went down into the pit.
Well, they're going through the history
In the
here.
end, they all bowed before me.
Marisol,
We have
baby.
slain his brood. We have murdered
Oh,
his
what? They
son.
should just. Oh,
And
okay.
now the Taken King Come
Yeah, I'm a few
for
seconds
us
behind.
I'm sorry. I know you're behind, and I try to hold back, bro. I really do.
We thought we were indestructible.
Oryx looks pretty cool.
You're not
But
brave.
Wrath.
You've merely forgotten the fear of death.
Oh, the
That's a cool
speaker.
sword. Cool.
I am Gaul,
I like Gaul. All right.
and your light.
Yo, Sounda said Crota is his dad. Crota is my father.
Are we even Guardians anymore?
Man, why's it gotta be a Titan in this?
Are you a Titan hater?
No, I was a
Okay.
Titan hater.
Why they gotta do this? Why?
Yeah, I
Why?
just got there.
Why?
Coming home. Yes.
That's a huge part of Destiny.
So, this is to be a
That
reckoning.
pissed me off so much, yo.
Free me.
Here's the only way of bringing it back from year one, though.
It's the meatball.
Hey, what the?
Which I got on my first ever raid completion.
Yeah, you feel the need to flex that every time.
Every time. It's a Destiny thing, you know.
Responsible for our collapse are coming back.
The story for Shadowkeep was awesome.
We are your salvation.
The line between light and dark is so very thin.
Salvation.
Can you guys see? Yo, Cali Rex says these trailers are really cool. Dude, can you see what the story, the lore, the environment? It just hooks you, brother.
know which
It just
side
hooks
you
you.
are on.
Beyond light.
The Witch Queen 2021?
Wait, what?
A side should always be taken.
What?
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 If
Nah.
it's the wrong side.
Lightfall 2022?
Wait,
We're building
2022?
Destiny's future
Oh my
What?
side of
goodness!
Destiny 2. It starts with Beyond Light coming this fall.
What?
It's going to continue with the next major expansion, the Witch Queen, and Lightfall is going to kind of drag this all to a moment. These three releases represent this new era in Destiny. These eras began really in 2014 with that era of light, where players entered Destiny.
Dude,
for
I
the
can't
first
wait to
time.
play again.
They were
I-
resurrected.
yo.
They went to the tower. They learned about the things the children were scared of, and we exited that era when we became Guardians.
We are now coming out of an era of loss of our powers, one of our mentors, our innocence, and soon we will be entering an era of darkness. And if it's not clear, we are all in on Destiny 2.
The era
Last
of
year,
darkness.
we laid out a vision for the game that we wanted to build the definitive action MMO, place it in an awesome evolving world that you can play anytime, anywhere with your friends. We are still completely committed to this ambitious vision, and we're going to continue reaching to deliver it in Destiny 2. And to be clear, listen, I'm sure over here in the Twitch chat, there's some mix of Salt and Space Dad.
Salt.
We haven't gotten everything right out of the gate. For example, we've already begun working on changes that we're going to make to our seasonal model in year 4 to get a bunch of the FOMO that's in
Why
the
are
game
you
right
giggling,
now.
sir?
And this is a
Twitch
response
chat.
not only to your feedback, but just we took it in the wrong direction. You can lay
I love
that.
how they also disabled chat for
We're
their
also working on
YouTube live
things
stream.
like
Oh,
Transmog,
sound is
and
crossplay in the
that's gonna
future?
be an experience that means armor is kind of always valuable to you because it can always represent
no.
a look for you to chase.
I don't know if I want to game with some of the sweaty PC
that we're working on.
mouse and
Like
keyboard guys
the
out there,
quest
man.
log's
I
gonna
don't
get,
know.
like,
I mean,
another
it'd be
awesome
cool if there was
revision.
an
We've got,
option,
like, small
or if it was
touches.
like an
Like,
option for
off
PvP
requested
and it was
one.
always
I think
enabled
when
in
we started
PvE.
Beyond Light,
That
this
see,
was one that I made to
Mad
Zach
Skills,
and-
I think
and, you know,
Bungie
the,
needs to
Getting a dark
extend their
title
hand out to
back in
you
Destiny so that
and hire
the light
you, because
white
that
heat
would be a
of the
great
title
idea.
Screen doesn't light up your entire apartment at 2 a.m. So there are the small features, but then there's also some big features, and maybe one of the biggest is next generation support.
I think the most exciting
Next
things
gen
we're gonna talk
support.
about is the game's going to run at 60 frames per second and 4K resolution.
It's going to do 4K 60 on
We're
Series
also
X.
really happy to say that whatever content you
What?
already own
Yes.
or will
Yeah,
own in Destiny
finally.
2 will come with you
And
to
the
your next generation
PS5.
console of choice at no
4K
extra cost.
60
On
on
PlayStation,
consoles
you'll be able
next
to
generation.
upgrade to PlayStation 5 for free. And on
Nice.
Xbox, we will support smart delivery, also for free. In plain English, this means if you own Destiny 2 expansion
Also, may
content
I
on
ask
those
that you like
platforms,
slow down?
It'll
your
upgrade
reaction?
for
I was
free.
wondering
No
about that.
extra
Beyond
money,
Light in
dude.
September, you can keep playing on the same family consoles for free without buying the expansions again. We think that's going to
In
be
Modern
awesome.
Warfare, man, still
And you don't have to worry about busting up
you
your
see,
friends'
I don't
either,
play Call
because
of Duty.
we're going to support
Also, that's been a thing people have been
intergenerational
saying for a
crossplay
while.
within each
For the
console
crossplay.
platform ecosystem as well. This means that if your brother's playing on PS4 and your sister's playing on PS5, all three of you can play together. And we're going to do the same thing in the Xbox ecosystem. This year we're focused on intergenerational play. Hopefully next year we can finally do the thing and get them all playing together in the same ecosystem.
Hopefully next year crossplay.
So Shadowkeep was cool, and Shadowkeep brought back the moon and upgraded and enhanced it. And so we brought the station
He
out of the
actually
vault
said that.
and, you know,
Yeah.
spruced it up, and that's where you got to play. We're not doing that with this fall's destination, Europa. It's a brand new place you've never been before. And both the Witch Queen and Lightfall are going to also include brand new, never before seen destinations.
Yes.
These expansions will stretch out across the timeline. That's going to bring much anticipated enemies to the forefront and hopefully deliver some twists, turns, drama that we don't think anyone's going to see coming.
But to deliver these big content beats each and every year and keep building on top of our seasonal experiences while making technological leaps forward, we also need to make some big changes to the way we treat some of our older legacy content.
The stuff that maybe is getting a little long in the tooth that you're not really looking at and playing anymore. You're not.
Destiny 2 is a huge game. We have 9 destinations, 40 story missions, 54 adventures, 42 lost sectors,
Yep,
17
not
strikes,
played
31
WoW,
PvP
right.
maps, 7 raids, and hundreds of game systems that layer on top of that.
Yeah.
I could go on, and I probably screwed up one of those numbers. The fact is, the game is too large to efficiently update and maintain. We're on track to be like 115 gigabytes on PlayStation alone, and our updates to the game are huge, and we're starting to reach the limits of our ability to patch.
We don't want to start over from scratch and build a sequel. And in order to make a sequel, we would have to stop supporting Destiny 2. Like, it would effectively go dark.
You know, we talk about a single evolving world, not multiple evolving worlds, but a single evolving world. And we don't want people to have to start over. We don't want to have that loss of continuity with our game systems and our communities and all the players together.
We don't want to put another number on the box. So instead, here's our plan. Each year, just as a new expansion comes out, we're going to cycle older, less actively played activity and destination content out of the live game and into what we're calling the Destiny Content Vault, the DCV. Moving content into this vault is going to allow us to add support for D2 for years, including Beyond Light, The Witch Queen, and
I don't like
Lightfall. This vault is also going to allow us to...
Dude, they're
take
hitting
content from
limitations,
Destiny
so they had
1,
to do something.
Do some work on it, get it ready to come back into the Destiny 2 ecosystem. So we're not just going to be taking stuff away, we're also going to be going into the classic vault and kind of bringing some stuff back, or unvaulting activity
like
and
that
destination
bummer.
content each year.
Thinking about the greatest hits of Destiny, right? Like, what are the new tracks we can lay down? What's something from the past that was like pretty cool that could be made even better?
Callie, I
if it
see your
existed
question. I'm just
today?
waiting for a right time
And
to
what does that
respond,
look
okay, bro?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that there's a lot of awesome stuff that the team has built over the 6 years of making Destiny, and that Destiny 2 players totally have missed out on. Like, later this year, Destiny 1's Cosmodrome's coming back this fall as a selectable destination. Its 3 strikes are also going to come back during Season 12 and Season 13, and part of the awesome thing here is a bunch of players.
Wait,
haven't
what?
played Sevens.
Destiny 1
Sevens
Cosmodrome
was
is coming
the
back
strike from the beta
later this
way
year.
back in like summer 2014. It is the oldest,
It's like the definitive like original strike that we felt like hit the right notes. In Destiny 1, right? And we left all that behind when we made Destiny 2, and we're saying like we don't want to do that again. Well, let's not do that again, but let's also reach into the past and like bring it into the present.
There's a lot
I
of
like
great
what they're
content
doing
in the
here.
past, and maybe this year we'll see a classic raid come back. I think it'd be pretty amazing this year to see the Vault of Glass kind of unvaulted. And
Classic
returned in front of
raid?
players. Like I can imagine things like champion Praetorians instead of just regular Praetorians, and kind of updating it
Coming in
slightly
year
to the
4?
modern context, but still preserving
Vault
the
of Glass!
feel.
That's coming in year 4.
Comes out,
He said that.
Not only are we going to be bringing back Cosmodrome and adding Europa.
It said on the
but we're gonna
bottom,
look at
coming in
some
year
of
4, and that was
content
Vault of
that's been in
Glass,
the game
and
for a
they
long
were just
time, that's been free, that isn't actively played, and that's when some of that is going to be vaulted.
Well, after the show, we're going to have a much more in-depth article that you can read on our plans for vaulting content on Bungie.net and why we're taking this unprecedented approach and what it means for the game this year.
Yo, Callie, the end game with Destiny 2 is
We're also
where
gonna be
is where
conducting
it's
a bunch
at,
of
brother.
interviews to answer your big questions,
So many
and we
strikes,
will continue the
nightfalls,
conversation with coverage
getting into
in our
Crucible,
ongoing
raids,
This Week at
like
Bungie
that is where it's at. And I
conversations,
haven't
as
played
well as
Warframe,
there'll be a
but
bunch
the
of
one
player
thing I'm
support and
hearing
DPS
is that the
articles
grind
this all
in
summer.
Warframe is
You know,
absolutely
we've placed a bunch of
ridiculous.
bets on
where
the Destiny Cosmic
in Destiny
board,
2,
whether it's the Traveler waking
it's
up, whether
not
it's the Stranger
as
dissolving
much.
after telling you,
So
there's
take
so
that
much
for
more
what
to
you will,
explore
but the
out there.
gameplay
So,
mechanics
we're
are
gonna start to
absolutely
bring a bunch of
phenomenal.
these threads home, and
Like I
here's a
said,
look
once you
at
go in
the
and try
beginning of
it,
those
like
threads
if it
coming
gets
home
you
to
hooked
roost
in,
this summer,
you're
Season of Arrivals.
you're a Destiny 2 fan. That's what it is, man.
The Almighty has been reduced to smoldering ash. And with allies
Yes,
like
please.
Rasputin, who can
Alright, so
stop us?
Almighty crashing. Hey, we did that.
From Titan to Mercury, their shadow reaches.
Is their message a warning? A trick?
Come on.
We can't know until we hear their words for ourselves. You bring weapons. You will not need them. We offer only truth.
Wait.
Is that a new bow?
The darkness
Is that a new
reached
bow?
What?
Something interfered.
That's Darkfreaker!
The witch sister of the taken king, Savathun.
Oh, a new dungeon?
We are the final line. that
Oh!
halts the second collapse.
Oh!
What?
Another
Prepare
trace
yourself,
rifle.
Guardian. This battle is not over.
Dude, what is that thing?
Oh my goodness.
So that's the
Darkfreaker
season
and
of
Boltcaster.
Arrivals, and it starts any minute now. at
Any
10
minute
a.m.
now.
Pacific.
That starts
So
any
today,
minute now.
We looked at a bunch of stuff. We talked about the
Wait,
Destiny
oh!
content. We looked into the
28
past
minutes.
to see kind of how we got to where we are.
28
today.
minutes
looked into
and we
the
get
far
that
future
stuff.
with the Witch Queen and Lightfall, and we also talked about Beyond Light, which is the beginning of a new era in Destiny 2. And if pre-ordering's kind of your thing, like the pre-orders are gonna go live today. Like if you're interested, there's some sweet bonuses. And,
Pre-orders.
you know, that's kind of the summary of the show. We're
And if you're excited about the start of Beyond Light and where we're headed, well, the season
I'm
arrivals.
pre-ordering the
is
collector's
kind of like a
edition
prelude.
of
It's
Beyond
really
Light
setting up
today.
that story, and so we encourage you to get in and play.
There's one more thing I totally forgot. So today at 5 p.m. Pacific, we're gonna launch.
They
a brand
didn't
new
show
dungeon
Razorlighter
called
sound, so
Today,
they,
5 p.m.
that'd be
Pacific,
cool.
8 p.m. our time, they are
Involves the Nine,
releasing
and that's
a
kind of
brand
all
new
I'm gonna say
dungeon.
about it, because there's a little bit of business.
Wait, what?
To get to with
You
it,
heard
and
me.
then, we'll wrap. But
It involves the
it's got a
Nine?
brand new set of armor for you to chase. It's got some classic armor for you to chase. It's gonna be at a really high power level, which means it's like a solid day's work.
Brand
plus
new
a
set of
little bit
armor.
Skill to summon
Classic
that
armor.
mountain.
Free to
Free
chase.
for all players.
It's free for all players.
High power
and
level.
we're gonna show you a trailer in just a second.
Solid
If you
day's
see
work.
anything from the dungeon, just
Did he
click
say
the little red
it's
X
a-
or like get up and go.
it's a 9 dungeon?
Free for all players. Yeah, it's based around the theme of the 9.
Oh.
And I think that's
They're talking my language right now, brother.
Oh, they're going to show stuff from the dungeon, I think they said.
Time to say thank you all for tuning in and giving us your time today, and just for playing Destiny and being part of this amazing community.
Goodness.
It has and it will continue to be a journey. On behalf of everyone at Bungie,
guys,
please,
I really don't know
stay safe.
Why the community we're in
we'll see you soon.
rejects this game. I don't know why. If you do have the time, give it a shot. Oh yes.
Drifter's helping us out. Dungeon Prophecy. Oh, and it's free for everybody, I guess. Yo, what? Is that Trails of the Night armor?
I'm hoping. They said new armor.
Look at those
to
weapons.
Classic armor.
And look at the sight on that. Look at that spare. What, light is dark? New finisher. What is that thing? Oh.
Seek the 9. Yes! Can I just live in that dungeon? Can I? Oh!
Was that a sparrow with a taint on it? Ooh, what is... Oh!
The hunter has the best looking gear in there. Oh my goodness.
I don't know, that Titan looks pretty nice.
That hunter, I swear.
Dino Foundry.
Oh my goodness, I need to cut this off before they're like, music. There we go. Oh my goodness.
Hey, was it Soundist who said something about, Dino? Or...
probably. Soundist has been quite vocal in the chat today. All right. Yo, Mad Skills, your breakdown. What do you think about what we just saw from Bungie and the future of Destiny 2, man? Yeah. It's fresh. It's fresh. It's now.
Alright, well, first things first, you hopping in with me for that dungeon today, when it comes out?
He said it's gonna be really high light level, man. You know, I'm not a big light grinder, you know what I'm saying, to like get the highest levels. I did kind of skip out early on this season that, you know, is ending in less than a half hour. So
yeah, and you can't even log in right now because it's on maintenance.
So, like, I can't, you know, I'm probably underpowered or whatnot, but I am definitely interested in that dungeon. Dude, the 9. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to know, when they say power grind, because I know beginning of year 4, they did the expansion power jump, and then they raised it by 10 for Season of Dawn. Then they raised it by 50 for, Worthy, which was the current season.
They didn't say the power cap on this season, did?
No, they didn't, which is what I'm not exactly concerned about. It's like, how big of a leap are they doing now? Because we're already past 1,000. Like, the pinnacle cap currently is 1,010. So, how high are they going to make it? Because then we've also got the expansion dropping later in the year. That's probably going to bring us up, if they're doing a huge one, they'll probably bring us up by like 150, 200 power.
All right. You're going very technical on this. All right.
Yeah.
You got to remember. One thing I will say, dude, Mad Skills, I got to apologize to you because I thought this season that we're entering right now was, and you know, I kind of said this to you, maybe not in these words, kind of like a throwaway season, kind of like, you know, they're showing September, you know, 3 months away, like they want you hyped for that expansion, and I thought this season was going to be a throwaway season, but it looks like I could be wrong. Looks like I could be wrong there. Oh my, a 9 dungeon, man, like that is That's right up my
dropping on the
alley.
first day of the season, not even dropping with a huge expansion.
Yo, what is up, Joe Bailey? Good to see you, brother. But yeah, what do you think about the future? I know you were really iffy on the sunsetting thing and stuff like that. Does what they showed in terms of how Destiny 2 is moving forward, does it kind of lessen that blow of only getting those ultimate kind of like legendary weapons for 1 year of use? Do you feel more optimistic now with where Bungie is going with Destiny 2?
Honestly, in terms of the weapon sunsetting and stuff, no.
Okay.
Because they already said exotics aren't being sunset. All that stuff from the dungeon you're not going to be able to use after 1 year in endgame activities anyway. So the season before the next, like when the next big expansion drops, Witch Queen for Savathûn, you're not going to be able to use any of that stuff from the dungeon for the 9, unless they make that an exception. What I think they should do is they should make any raid stuff and like end game activity rewards and stuff should not be sunset. I get pinnacle weapons and stuff being sunset, but
I was gonna say that's a part
raid
of it.
gear, stuff like that. Raid gear and like stuff like that dungeon stuff.
Well,
And
raid gear.
I'd say probably trial stuff.
Raid gear, in terms of the armor, they said they are going to have a process in which you make the armor an ornament. Okay.
Yeah, but that's still not what I'm looking for. I want like the raid gear to be like, oh, cool, I got this. I can actually use it because I did an end game activity.
I think what they're trying to do.
Activity.
I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to rustle it up. Like people, what happened is people have a tendency to nest on, like when they get their things that they want, they have a tendency to just kind of like nest there and not try anything new. You know what I'm saying? And I think that this is their way of doing that. But I think we're getting a little too deep into it. In terms in terms of the story, where it's going, man, does it have you excited? Is it like I feel like this is gonna be kind of like the fight with the darkness is gonna be like a 3-year thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, that's what I was hoping for.
Nice.
Like, I was hoping that they would, like, I didn't think having this in one expansion. I'm glad they're giving Savathûn her own expansion. Because at that point, that's like...
Can we pre-order that now? Can we? I've been waiting to go after Savathûn.
There's going to be so much, like... I think that when they do that, they're also going to either release Crota's End or King's Fall. For either Crota or Oryx. Probably King's Fall, because... they were talking about Oryx a lot when they were talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe she was also part of the whole thing where they were trying to resurrect Oryx back in Shadowkeep. She wasn't exactly trying to resurrect him, but she was a part of that whole scheme.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what's going to happen with that, because if you notice, that's the expansion right before Lightfall, which I think is going to be the climax of the fight against the darkness.
Yeah.
Why do we have to go against Savathûn first?
Well,
is Savathûn going to take advantage of it, or is she going to possibly try to align herself with us from mutual interest of fighting the darkness?
They said twists and turns, different dramas within the whole thing. You know how Bungie does it, man. Like they layer in story. You know, it's one of the things that really, really got me in Destiny 2, especially with the Forsaken DLC, how they layered in different stories together for one, like, campaign and end game after that. They are really good at doing that. I am really excited, man. It's got my blood pumping for D2 again, man. Seeing like the different armor sets that are coming in this season. You know, I gave them a pass this year because with them taking over their own publishing and such, they did a lot of rehashing in terms of armor and weapons. I mean, they had to, and I know I told you this, they had to buy time. You know what I'm saying? To get everything kind of like organized and
Yeah, I think it was definitely a lot of preparation for the bi-yearly, so like every 2 years, like bigger fall expansion. Because that seems to be what they do. There's the smaller one, and then there's the bigger one, smaller and then bigger. So this way they put more resources into it and have 2 years with 1 year of major development time and 1 year where it's just being started in the background. I like how they do that.
Oh, that's why. Sorry about the echo, guys. I wish somebody had told me sooner. Shout out to my brother Gregosaurus Rex. Thank you. There was an echo, but I fixed it, bro.
I want to know how you feel about the idea that they're going to be putting stuff into like a vault type of thing, like destinations and stuff. I want to hear what you think about that.
See, I like it because it keeps the content alive, but in a more of a rotation type fashion. If they're really going in and they're taking out parts of the game that, you know, over time has seen a decline, and they're gonna bring it back with like kind of like fresher aspects to it, like they said, bringing it up to date for that point in time, and not limiting it to just Destiny 2 stuff, but Destiny 1 stuff as well in terms of that rotation. I can dig it. I can definitely dig it. For somebody like me who came in on Destiny 2, going back and checking out that D1 content, you know, the raids, the areas and stuff, but also with that polish of bringing it up to today's standards and kind of bringing in like you know, like how they have like the barrier champions, unstoppable champions, putting those in there as well to kind of, you know, bring it up to the pace of what's going on in Destiny 2 now. I like it. I definitely like it. I think it's a way that I think they're gonna kind of reprocess some of the gear that you would get in those things, and you know, it's more stuff to go after. But in settings that I never experienced, and I would get to experience at that point in time. I like it. I'm not sure how you feel about that though, bro.
Honestly, there's my perspective on this. You're probably not going to expect. I'm worried for new light players.
Why?
If they're going to be taking out stuff like Leviathan, Eater of Worlds, and Spire of Stars are their only 3 raids. What's going to happen when they take those out?
I mean,
because those are the most likely candidates for raids being taken out, and then after that,
I mean, now we're kind of jumping the gun. You are assuming. I can see where your assumptions come from, but let's definitely wait and see on what they're doing with that. I think when it comes down to it, we saw Cosmodrome as basically the first place that they're gonna rotate. Come back, and that's D1 stuff. So I think new light players, I think they got a pretty good cushion there. I think they're gonna possibly focus on D1 stuff in the beginning, and then kind of bring it down. Do you think, because the rumor, for people out there who follow Destiny 2 and stuff like that, there was a rumor going on that the entire planet Titan, which is a public space, is gonna be destroyed. Now, with what you're hearing about the vault and everything like that, do you think that they are going to take away the Titan public space in September? Do you think the planet's going to be destroyed? They're going to throw basically that into the vault or something like that? Do you think that Titan will be destroyed now? Is it more of a chance or less of a chance from hearing with what's going on with the vault?
You see, that's hard to tell, because in my mind, what I'm thinking is maybe they'll put it into a vault, but to repurpose it at a later time, like for Witch Queen thing drops. They could have that be one of the things that comes back, but like Savathun is kind of taking control of everything there, and we're going there to fight her. Like we're returning to Titan to fight Savathun. I think that would be a really cool way of doing it, because this way, I don't like how running around on Titan feels. I don't like all the structure and stuff on it. It's a really cool story behind it, though. And
Yeah,
I feel
see,
like
I
they
kind
could
of
do
like
a lot more with it.
I like the layout of Titan. Yo, Gregosaurus Rex said they probably won't destroy the planets. Now, Greg, I will say I'm kind of leaning towards what you're saying there when it comes down to it. They won't necessarily destroy the planet. I think some, if not all, kind of like components of the planet you won't be able to do starting September. Like they take that play space kind of like out of there. I think that might happen. But when it comes down to it, put it in a rotation where it'll come up every once in a while, because you can't put it in a vault if it's destroyed and be like, okay, go back to Titan. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Yo, what is up, Christopher Hart? Good to see you, brother. You should have been here for the unveiling, man. Next gen upgrades for free when it comes to Destiny 2 on PS5 and Series X. 60 frames per second on the next gen consoles when it comes to Destiny 2 as well, which is going to be...
Did they say 4K 60?
Yes, they said 4K 60 frames per second. So we know...
Oh, that is going to be so nice to play.
We know Luca's happy right now, because that was one of the things she was bitching about when it came to playing Destiny 2 on Xbox or any console for that matter. I know she's excited for that. I'm excited for that, man. 60 frames, bro. We got it. But anything else you want to put out there before we get ready, because there's 9 minutes until reset and we can officially go back into the game. Yeah. Anything else off the top of your head you just want to throw in here now?
The new exotic stuff coming out look pretty cool. Did my mic cut out there? My screen shut off.
No, it didn't cut out.
Okay, cool. The new exotics, like, they're dropping a lot of exotics this season. I noticed.
My goodness, they are, and they can't be sunsetted. So,
I saw Dark Drinker and Boltcaster in there. I want Raised Lighter. I want a flaming sword. Also, with all that stuff being in the dungeon, the Dido stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If they do bring back Twilight Garrison, I'm going to main Titan just to have basically Icarus Dash on Titan.
Okay, yeah. See, you're going way above my head here when it comes to like names from like past things that I had nothing to do with.
It's an exotic chess piece that gives you the in-air dashes like Warlocks have.
Okay, yeah, that would be crazy putting that on a Titan. All in all, I gotta say, great presentation. Love what they did for our brother George Floyd in the beginning. The way that they put it out there, yeah, they didn't talk about a power cap for this season that we're just about to go in. Yeah, yo, Greg's all about that dungeon. Yo, shout out to Gregosaurus. He's all about that dungeon, dude. A dungeon with the 9 as the theme. I love the 9. I thought Trials of the 9, the armor and everything.
With bringing back the Trials of the 9 armor in it too. Like, that's...
Dude, that hunter armor that they showed at the end was the best out of the 3. Thank you very much. It is.
I honestly, I might not even be using that armor. I'm probably going to use the Trials of the 9 armor. That's... I want to know how you get it, though.
Because Greg's all about his wallet. He's like, I don't have to pay $40 for it. Like, I got you, bro. I got you. They are definitely scaling back Eververse, going from this season, moving into the expansion, stuff like that. You'll never see Eververse go...
Eververse stuff gonna look like?
You'll never see Eververse go completely away, by the way. because that is a way to add income to the developers who are now also the publishers as well. So they're definitely going to need that stream of money to keep everything kind of like going. But yeah, no, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited for it. I can tell Mad Skills is excited for it. If you can't tell, just listen to him in the very beginning of the stream and then listen to him as they were showing stuff. And you can tell the excitement is there. Mad Skills.
I played this game too much.
Yo, we are maybe to your detriment in some other areas of your life, but well, that's
we're not going to talk about that.
We're not going to talk about that. But yeah, I got to say, first off, shout out to the chat. Thank you for hanging out with us. This was a really big deal for me. I know I'm in a community where Destiny 2 is not the biggest deal, and it was great to see everybody come out and hang out with us and see some of the new things that are coming in the game, stuff that has me kind of like rejuvenated, ready to play Destiny 2 again. I want to give a shout out.
3 years.
Yeah, 3 years. They're like, yeah, no, buckle your seatbelt. You're going to be here a while. But it's all the story focus, man. Where they're going with the story is something I am right there with. Shout out to Mad Skills for hanging out with me today as well. Yo, Mad Skills, I know you're not too used to, you've been on a couple live streams with me, but this is our outro / plugs time. So why don't you let people know, where they can go to talk games with you, like on social media. I do know you're on Twitter. Not only that, let them know about the raid team, the clan as well. And, if they want to join, if they can talk to you on Twitter and kind of go from there. But, let people know what you're up to, man.
All right, yeah. If you're on Xbox, my Twitter, my gamertag, and like my Twitch and stuff for when I do stream, it's all the same. It's MadSkill7153. If you ever want to do any raids, learn raids, just do raids for fun, do raids for rewards, whatever, send me a message on Twitter or Xbox. I'll send you a message back as soon as I can. You looking for a clan? Send me a message as well. You just looking for someone to play with? Send me a message. I'm always down to help people.
Nice. Said like a true natural when it comes to live streaming and stuff, man. I give you the golf clap. Gave you the golf
Thank
clap
you,
for that. Yeah, that.
golf.
You should play the golf club with me and the crew. I swear you would have a blast. But yo, again, guys, thank you so much for hanging.
Golf.
Oh my goodness, no golf bashing on my live streams, okay? But guys, again, chat, thank you so much. If you enjoyed the live stream, you enjoyed kind of like our reactions, definitely hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, definitely subscribe. I will be doing a live reaction for the PlayStation 5 event as well. I got my brother ACS Husk ready to join me on that live stream. I am looking for a couple more people. If you're down, hit me up on Twitter. It is at xbot448. Send me a DM. Let me know if you want to be down with that live stream. You want to be in on one of the chairs of the panel. Let me know. Thank you guys for all the support for this channel. Subscribers are going up. Views are going up as well. I thank you guys so much, man. When I first started this channel, I had no idea like what the response would be. But, over the years, you guys have been absolutely tremendous. I definitely appreciate it. Let's see, Gregosaurus, I watched the reveal, and I'm just looking for people to talk about the game with. If there's anything that I can take away from Destiny's stand today, is it brought me to talk about the game. Greg, I guess that is a point where Bungie's like, we did something good with Gregosaurus Rex then. We got him to talk about the game, and so hopefully as you see it grow, if you're ever interested in playing, you're on Xbox, you have me, you have Mad Skills, we're ready to go in with you. A lot of fun, a lot of excitement. I am ready to go. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with us, and we will see you again really, really soon. Have a great day, everybody.
Wait.
What?
Wait a second.
You can't cut off a sign off, man. You can't.
I can.
Yeah.
It's about to be 1:00, and I wanted to see if you wanted to see the collector's edition and talk about that stuff real quick first, because that's gonna pop up in literally 1 minute. Usually there's a lot of like story stuff hidden in there.
Dude, you can't suggest. It's my
No?
live stream.
Okay.
My live stream. Okay. And
Just
I gotta
a
get off.
suggestion.
I gotta get off to play the freaking game. Okay. Are you?
It's gonna have to update.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I really do appreciate it. We will see you again really, really soon.
I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I